Coronation Street, P694/104, Part 1, Take 1.
Edited copy.
Hello, Janet. No traffic jams this morning? Oh, you're joking. I've been sitting 40 minutes on a bus. Oh. Car was playing up. Not that I mind. Buses are nice for dreaming on. Now, where did I put that overall?
Oh, it's hanging behind the kitchen door. Ah, there's no rush. Cup of tea?
Later. 11 o'clock on the dot. Town hall routine.
Why'd you leave?
Town hall routine. Truly, I was bored stiff.
Oh, you can't find this very exciting.
Oh, I've really enjoyed this last few days. Something new, I suppose.
Plus, some old familiar faces.
Yes, I must admit, after I offered to help, I did have a few sort of doubts. About Len, I mean. Opening up old wounds. Still, I served him with some bacon yesterday, and it was as if our paths had never crossed. At least, no visible pangs.
On his side?
There never were on mine. Well, better get geared up.
Is Alan an old familiar face?
Hardly. I've seen him down at the town hall once or twice, when I worked in the licensing office.
Oh, you surprised me.
Why?
Well, the other day in the shop you gave me the impression of being friends. Well, your first day in, come to think of it.
Two friendly people. Besides, I'm fed up with my town hall face, all stern and serious. I was very serious with him.
Oh, you did more than just see him then?
Sorry?
Well, just now you said across the crowd.
I dealt with one of his applications.
Oh.
He must have thought me a right old stick.
Well, he clearly doesn't think that now.
Must you do that all over the table?
You been upstairs?
Yeah.
Well?
Congratulations. Of course, it only needed straightening.
I thought I did a very good job. I plumped all the pillows up.
Radishes.
Thank you.
Shush, I'll leave something off.
Elsie, you suppose they'll have twin beds?
Miss Nugent? Why should they?
Well, you know, they're not really the sort of people you imagine.
Why not?
Well, you know.
No, I don't know.
Well, Emily and Ernest are shy, sort of old-fashioned types. You'd hardly call them teenage ravers, would you?
Well, neither are we.
Well?
Well, we've been through the mill and we show it. Besides, looks have nothing to do with it.
No? I've got news for you.
Well, I suppose up to a certain extent they have, but when you think of those two, they're made for each other, two of a kind.
Emily and Ernest, they certainly are.
Like us. Couple of happy has-beens all beat up.
Is that how you see me?
On the odd occasions. To tell you the truth, that's when I'm most hooked.
When you're feeling sorry for me?
Yeah. No, I can't explain it. It's more than sorry. And when you're being all dynamic, that's when I want to laugh. Don't look like that. It's all part of being hooked.
You could have fooled me.
Oh, don't be daft.
It's great, isn't it? You live intimately with somebody and it becomes humiliating to see you at your worst all the time.
Well, it cuts both ways, you know. Well, it does, doesn't it? And at your best.
Yes, but you didn't say it.
Oh, well, I knew you wouldn't understand. You know, sometimes I wonder why women don't want marry women and men marry men. At least it'd cut out all this not understanding bit.
Create all other kinds of other problems, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I get your point. No, I have to go.
Why?
Well, to earn our daily bread for a start, and besides, I want to nip out at lunchtime.
I can do the shopping for you.
Well, it's all market stuff.
Well, I'm taking a van. I'm trying. I'm in town this morning.
You're being very helpful all of a sudden. Shopping, making the beds.
Well, perhaps I'm going a bit like that.
That'll be the day.
You're trying to flatter me?
No, there's something about men doing the shopping. They never come back with what you asked for. Everything but the kitchen sink and now that's on the list. Hey, do you remember that time that your Mark came back with all those things that... Have you been listening to a word I said?
Yes, yes. You said you're going to do the shopping because you don't think I'm capable of it.
Oh, one at a time, will you? Now, who came in first?
Well, he was here.
No, it was more or less together, I'm afraid.
Miss, I want the new assistant. Leonard's ex.
Janet's out.
Oh, she's been avoiding you, Leonard, being discreet. Held up.
It's nothing of the sort. Her car wouldn't start this morning. She's gone round to see Alan to ask his advice. Right, now, where do we start?
Well, try saying basic goods and see who wants them.
Oh, all right. Sugar. Who's for a £2 bag of sugar? You?
Ah, well, I'm in catering this week.
Yeah, his mother's, at least his wife's away with his mother.
Oh, will she be away long?
Oh, 1 or 2 weeks, I suppose.
Oh, don't worry, you'll survive. You got a bag?
I can't go around with a shopping bag.
You get used to it. You know what Langton here wants? One of those wheelie things.
Yeah, I just want some boiled ham, please,
Hey.
Maggie.
How much?
Enough for 2 for dinner.
Ray, you couldn't make that for 3, could you?
4?
Hang on.
Yeah, no, I mean, just think, mate, where's the sense in 3 separate lots of cooking going on?
Ah, I'm new to this game. I might burn the cakes.
Well, what about him? Fanny Craddock, wasn't it?
True, I'm not bad, but then there's only one of me.
And there's 2 of us.
Right.
All right, then, just this once, this dinner.
Great!
Hey, aren't you buying that?
Well, I don't need to do. I mean, not urgent like.
Ditto, I'm afraid. Oh, hello, Mr. Colwell.
Hello.
Right. Well, you buy. I baggy cook.
Oh, what a lot of men.
It's Maggie's harem. Hey, Maggie, what do I want?
Oh, all right. I'll see to it for you. Do you mind waiting a minute, Mrs. Colwell? Oh, no, I don't
Hey,
mind.
Gary Booth's a bit of all right, you know, but when you get Langton behind a cooker, it doesn't look right so much.
More of a waiter type.
I'll tell him that.
Can Maggie have a harem?
Hey,
Well, harem's a word for what men have.
if they're lucky.
But would you like a harem?
Not much. I'd settle for one man all to myself. Most women would.
Would they?
Yes, I think so.
Not in my experience.
Well, everybody's different, Len. I just think that most women can't manage 2 very well. Men seem to, all right.
Are you speaking from experience?
Let's say from observation.
There you are, how's that? Wanted, mechanical boy.
You
for
mean a
work.
robot? Well, honestly, that's what it sounds like.
You're being a bit of a pedant, aren't you?
No. Boy wanted with mechanical aptitude for garage work.
Whose advert is this, anyway?
You're making heavy weather of it.
Well, I am being a bit distracted, you know.
Sorry. I only came in about the car.
Yes, well, I'll do you a service. I need to be bringing it in.
Not if I can't.
Well, it'd be nice if you brought it in. Bit of a mess, this, isn't it? You know, once upon a time, I had a secretary to do this for me in the good old days.
You're not doing that badly.
I could do better.
You run the show.
Yes, but once you've been down in the world and people know it and everybody around here knows it about me, well, they never think of you in any other way.
Perhaps. But I'm not from round here, am I?
No, but you know the sort of mess I got myself into that once.
Well, I think you're out of it now. You're a different man from when I first met you.
Yes, you've changed a bit, too.
Ah, I was a servant at the town hall.
Tell me.
No, let me finish. I was going to say you don't look the type to be a failure. You don't have that kind of stigma. The opposite.
Thank you for those kind words.
I mean it.
Yes, I know you do.
Do you want that to go in the shop?
No, situation's vacant.
Well, I'll be getting back.
It's an awful mess, though, isn't it?
Seeing I'm a pedant, a pen pusher and all that, would you like me to amend it? At least make it legible.
Thought you'd never ask.
All right, I will.
Thank you.
Sorry, Elsa. 10 won't it?
Maggie, you look flummoxed.
Oh, don't tell me. I'm run off my feet.
Where's your little stopgap?
Janet? Oh, she's out. Oh, by the way, I rang up the hospital this morning. Looks like it's going to be a long job. I don't know much about appendix, but appears this is a complicated one.
Would she be all right?
Oh, yes. It's just not going to be in and out.
The appendix?
Oh.
I know we shouldn't laugh, but sometimes I think it's the only thing that keeps you going.
So we're feeling?
It's Alan, and we had one of those niggly, narky things.
Oh, a row?
Well, not exactly a row, but he's getting a bit touchy. He thinks I'm getting at him. So I thought I'd slip in with these and let him think he's still number one.
Oh, what'd you... Oh, nothing.
You know, it's funny, when he wanted that garage from Billy, It was all he ever wanted. And now he's got it, he's hardly laughing, boy, is he?
Oh, well, responsibility.
Yeah, of course, that's it in a nutshell, you know. That garage is sacred. It's a matter of life and death to him.
Well, Elsie, in that case, do you think it's wise just to waltz round? I mean, in the middle of the morning, if he's a bit touchy and, well, up to his eyes in work.
I'm bringing him a present, aren't I?
Yeah, so you are.
Maybe you've got a point, like, don't I think he can do without cigarettes, which he can't, but don't I think just the same?
Was there something else?
No, love, that's it. Oh, heck, I've wasted half my tea break. Well, I better go back and waste the rest of it.
Oh, it was just a thought.
No, you're right. Be diplomatic. See you, kid.
See you.
What's this?
Secretaries make the tea, you know.
Woman of experience.
At making tea.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that, for your information, is the sugar.
Not the most elegant of pots.
Well, I'm really not the most elegant of persons.
No. Neither am I, come to that.
You're a curious person. Or perhaps it's just the situation.
What do you mean?
Well, in the old days, Len was stuck on you, and I knew Len, but I was stuck on Elsie.
Marrying Elsie?
Mm-hmm.
Well?
Well, it's intriguing now.
The situation?
And what you just said about being a woman of experience about tea making.
You meant the other kind.
Mhm.
Oh, yes, I know. You didn't really expect me to go along with that, did you?
Why not?
Well, women don't do that kind of thing. Anyway, it's not entirely true, believe it or not.
I have a hard time believing that.
Don't. We'll be on to why I'm not married yet.
Yes, and why I'm divorced. And why, having done it once, I'm prepared to try it again.
That's how things are, you mean?
That's how things are. You gonna sugar mine for me?
Say when?
Yes, that's a $64 question, isn't it? When to say when?
There's too much sugar in it now.
That'll do it. Hmm.
Serves you right. Here.
Thank you. Then if we, could share this one, you know?
Penny for them?
Oh, just thinking it's odd. We hardly knew each other in the old days. Now I feel I've known you a very long time. All my life.
That well you wouldn't want to know me better.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Coronation Street, P694/104, Part 2, Take 1.
How you doing?
Terrible. I only came in for a packet of mints, you
Yeah, I
know.
know, I'm sorry. Well, perhaps I should get Ray to try.
What's up with Leonard?
Oh, catch him doing me a favour.
Oh, got it.
Ah, good.
One very mucky lampshade.
Oh, yeah, well, that's why I wanted it done. It's not been washed in a year.
Your ceiling's not all that spectacular neither.
Oh, do you want to wash your hands?
I bet I'm down in Chef's Fair Club, don't forget.
Yeah.
Entertaining.
I was lumbered. Through there, is it?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not sure if there's any soap. You might as well nip upstairs.
Sounds like an invitation.
On the right. You, took your time?
Oh, yes, we got talking.
Yeah, it's been very busy.
It's empty now.
You calling me a liar?
I was only... Is anything wrong, Maggie?
Elsie was among the customers.
Oh?
She was on her way round to the garage.
Well, she didn't turn up.
That's right, to put her off.
Why?
I'm not sure. That's what worries me. It was instinct, I know that. Because I thought that if she walked into that garage, she might have not liked what she found.
That's daft.
You don't know Elsie.
I do, as a matter of fact. I know she's on the jealous side. Len thought she might have warned me off him. That indicates something.
Well, as long as you know.
Look, I'm sorry I was late. It's silly, really. I made such an effort to be here on time.
Yes, I've been thinking about that. Seems stupid, really, you coming all the way across town, getting up at the crack of dawn. I mean, why not move in?
Oh.
Well, for as long as you're working here.
No.
Oh, why not? There's Irma's room.
Well, quite frankly, I like me independence, me private life to be private, so to speak.
You mean you like to do as you please?
I didn't say that exactly.
What's the matter, Janet? Do you think I keep an eye on you?
There's nothing to keep an eye on.
Well, in that
you
case,
don't
then-
believe me, do you?
You've yet to prove it otherwise.
All right. Yes, I will move in. Thank you. What are you doing here?
Well, what are you?
I'm working here. What's your excuse?
I've been over that warehouse chasing a job.
You've left...
Followed your example. It's the town hall vans. The colour turned me off. No, same as you. I got cheesed off. Been for a driver's job in the warehouse, and now I need a fag. Could I have 20 tip, please?
Didn't go down too well, then.
And a packet of crisps. No, I got the job off a want. Only halfway through the doodah, the interview, you know, I thought, you great soft clown, what do you think you're at? This job's the same as the last one. You're getting nowhere, Colin. Dead stop.
You want a job with prospects?
Is that stupid? More and more I can expect.
No, I don't think so. And what's more, I think I can help.
You can.
Senti?
Right, let's hope Fairclough doesn't smell them. Hey, I've got a good idea. Why don't I stop here for me dinner? Have an idea I might do better.
No, you're invited to Len's.
And as I recall, I invited myself.
Exactly. You can come tomorrow night if you want. Steak and kidney pie.
Hey, now you're talking.
Well, you're rescuing me lampshade.
Oh, that was nothing. A piddling job if ever there was one.
Do you fancy a big one, then?
Depends how much pie I'm getting.
2 helpings if you do me ceiling, 1 coat of paint.
I couldn't just sing for my supper, could I?
Well, you drew me attention to it. Besides, encourage me to do the walls as well. Keep you in trim, too. You see, it's just the ceiling that I can't get at.
Ah, well, the trouble with ceilings, I always get dribbles on my head.
It's all right. I'll lend you a bathing cap.
Oh, highly humorous.
Steak and kidney. Then apple pie.
With ice cream.
You're on.
What, have you spotted it?
The plugs. I wouldn't know what to do about them.
Well, you have to walk before you can run.
Well, you can't learn from textbooks, can you? Though I'd be interested in day release if that were possible.
Well, you haven't got the job yet, Mr. Harvey.
Colin Harvey.
Colin.
No.
You haven't told them over at the warehouse you're turning their job down, have you?
Oh, I will. Only when she told me I wanted to come straight away, in case I missed it.
Yes, but don't tell them yet. I mean, I promised to see another couple of lads this afternoon.
Oh, sorry. You're busy.
No, it's all right, Maggie.
Well, you've got my name and address.
Yes, I have. I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mr. Howard.
Not at all.
Bye.
Yes, he's all right. He might just do. What can I do for you this bright morning?
Janet spent some time around here this morning.
Yes, she came in to see about a service.
Yes.
Well, does that put you out?
Well, it did a bit.
Well,
She
you
was
have
away
to-
a long time.
You'll have to see Janet about it, love. You got a bone to pick. I presume you got a bone to
Well,
pick.
no, not really. I'm just a bit lost, that's all. Worried, and I don't know if I need to be. Well, maybe I'm sticking my neck out, but I wouldn't have come if I didn't feel very concerned.
Maggie, are you suggesting there's something going on between Janet and me?
Well, you know me, Alan. I wouldn't do this lightly. Believe you me, I really wouldn't.
Hello? I thought you were going to the market.
I am. I just dropped in to bring you these.
Oh, thank you. It's very nice of you.
Seeing as you're so pushed, I thought you might not have time to get out.
Well, I'm not as pushed as that. I thought we might have something to eat together before you went back.
I don't think so. No, I'll see you this evening.
Well, don't work yourself to death, will you? Well, she runs around like a maniac.
Yes, she works very hard. Also, she worries about you.
Yes, I know she does.
Could we go and sit down? I feel pretty foolish standing here. Well, I feel a bit foolish anyway.
Maggie, wouldn't you just as soon now let the whole thing drop?
You'd like me to do that, wouldn't you?
No. I'm quite prepared to hear what you've got to say.
Well, you wouldn't have any bread, I suppose.
Oh, potatoes.
Oh. Well, quality and not quantity.
Yes, it was very nice, that.
Thank you.
The ham was very nice.
I'm starving.
Oh, I wouldn't put it as strong as that.
I would. Well, you didn't buy the bread. You didn't cook enough potatoes. Listen, you just try calculating spuds, mate. It's different for 4, you know.
Yeah, well, normally you count them out before you... Sorry.
You're all so flipping clever. Come in. No one's accusing what you did.
Just what you didn't.
don't know if you've any room left.
You what?
Well, I didn't think you'd do an afters.
No, he flipping didn't.
Thank you, Mrs. Caldwell. Rice pudding.
Rice pudding. How many plates then?
Leave me out.
Oh, are you full up?
No, but I've got to get back to work, not like these layabouts.
Ah, poor old Alfred.
Oh, I don't know. I'm saving myself for tomorrow night, a dinner engagement.
Oh, thank you. In a restaurant place?
No, actually, the corner shop. But I understand it's going to be a feast.
Who's the cook?
Maggie, I'm looking forward to that. Well, thank you very much, Raymond. Right. Bye, everybody.
Right, well, there you are there, Mr. Caldwell.
Oh, shall I be mother?
You do better at it than me.
Doesn't take him flipping long, does it?
Do I detect a sour note?
I'll pass these
pass
round,
them
should I? Yeah.
Making a comment at
Yeah, a bit loaded there, isn't
Just
it?
a comment.
Look, you can't take a woman for granted and then get all stood up in a huff just because somebody chats her up.
Oh, thank you. That's great. Chats her up.
Mr. Fairclough eats your pudding.
You had him now, mate.
Wife hasn't been away 2 minutes.
Oh, you're aerated, Leonard. Still, I'm not surprised you're a little bit upset. Your ex turning up like that.
Yeah, when problems come, they
Oh,
come,
give
you
over
know.
for Pete's sake.
Yes, give over the lot of you. Honestly, you men, you've no idea how to behave yourself. Bobby's got better manners than you have.
He doesn't talk while he's eating.
No, he doesn't.
He wants flipping watching.
I'll watch him then. Take his mind off the other, won't it?
Well, the goings on with Irma. I didn't interfere because I thought that'd work itself out. But now this coming on top, well, I'm wondering where I am. I'm a party to it, Alan, because I'm in the shop, and at the same time I'm Elsie's friend. Somebody she confides in. Well, that makes things difficult. Well, Alan, I'm somebody who cares about both of you, and from where I stand, well, there's something going wrong. Am I right in thinking that? Well, it's reassurance I'm after, really. Is there any cause?
Well, you're obviously convinced that there is.
Oh, no.
Do you think I'd have an affair with this girl behind Elsie's back?
Well, I didn't go as
what
far
you-
as to...
Yes, it is. You're anticipating it. You did it with Irma, now you're doing it with Janet. That's what you're thinking, isn't it, Maggie?
Well,
Well, I'd be out of my mind, wouldn't I?
for what reason?
It would be risky, and I don't think it'd be worth taking the risk.
Well, that's honest, anyway.
All right, Maggie, if you want honesty, I'll give you some more. Now, that is the way I feel at the moment. But feelings change.
I see.
I'll be very surprised at that.
Thank you for your time.
You shouldn't play with fire.
I thought you'd gone to the market.
I didn't go.
Well, I realize that.
Maggie Clegg had a lot to say for herself. Oh, it's all right. I wasn't at the keyhole. I was across the road in the coffee bar, drinking coffee.
She came in to borrow something. A pair of pliers.
I see. I saw her earlier on. She didn't mention it to me.
Now, what is this, an inquisition?
Look, when I saw Maggie earlier on, she tried to put me off coming here. She said how busy you were and how unfair it would be to interrupt you. She's been here at least half an hour.
So we got to talking.
Would you mind telling me what about?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I would.
I see. Well, that's obvious then.
Now, look, Elsie, I've had enough. What kind of a man do you think I am? Do you think I'd fool around with Maggie Clegg behind your back?
I think you'd fool around with anyone.
Come on.
Yes, if they chased you hard enough.
Now, who's going to do that?
Look, I wasn't the first one to go stupid over you, and I don't think I'll be the last one by a long
Elsie,
chalk.
this is ludicrous. Don't you realize that? Now, please.
Will you tell me what Maggie wanted? No lies, Alan, please.
No, I can't. Elsie. Elsie! Oh, damnation. Get out of the garage. No, he's not here anymore, I'm afraid. No, he's at Chiswick in London. Yes. Goodbye. Hello? It's me. No, I just wanted to thank you for sending the lad round. He's fine. I think I'll probably sign him on. No, that was all.
I don't believe you. Well, you sound upset, that's why.
Look, all right, Janet. When you're with Maggie and I crop up, just be careful, will you? Just play it cool. Janet, you there?
Yes. Well, I'll have to anyway. I'm moving in. Oh, I didn't want to. She sort of trapped me into it. Well, it might make things difficult. Well, yes, there is that about it. I'll be around. That's why you're ringing. Still, like you said, that's how things are. I'll be here.
Goodbye.